I was a jockey and saw another whipping his horse before the race. Unnecessary. So, I made sure he felt the same way his horse did. I always wanted to be a jockey, and being short with an exercise routine tailored for racing made me eligible right off the bat. The test was when I offered my services to my boss, Mr. Hitch, who bred and raced thoroughbreds, a type of horse. He gave me one chance. That one chance was all I needed, and I came back first place with a check of $100,000. Mr. Hitch took a look at the first win, first race, 2-year-old, and myself. How do you feel about traveling to Ocala next week for an advancement? I just grinned at Mr. Hitch. I was happy up until race day when I saw Jennings, another jockey, whipping his horse in the face. I could see how hard he was hitting the horse. Blood was dribbling down from the horse. My own blood was boiling at the blatant abuse I was witnessing. I looked around expecting someone, anyone, to jump in and stop Jennings. There were plenty of people around that had to witness it, but not a single one said anything or did anything. How often was this brushed under the rug? I walked away for a second and dialed Mr. Hitch. I explained what I saw along with how no one did anything. Son, there are disgusting jockeys out there, beating a horse to enhance their performances just to win. A good jockey runs his race with his horse. A great jockey will know if the horse can run that day or not. The type of jockey you are dealing with are the ones that don't care for the horse at all. They only care about winning no matter who they hurt. No matter who they hurt? I whisper back as a plan starts to form in my mind. All I ask is no jail, no disqualifications, and most of all, make the other jockey the crazy one. I could hear the slight grin at the end of that sentence. Yes, sir, I replied before hanging up. We were loading into the chutes for the start of the race. Jennings was placed directly next to me. With some quick research, Jennings and Lightning Bolt were expected to win. From the corner of my eye, I saw the horse's ears flat, and blood still dripping sluggishly down the cut on his head. I leaned down slightly to whisper in my horse's ear, let's help him see how it feels to hurt a horse. My horse nickered softly. The gates shoot open as we lunge into the race. We were keeping pace with Jennings in front of the pack. I knew Jennings wouldn't be able to help himself as he tried boxing us into the rail. Then the moment came when Jennings's hand twitched with the whip. I quickly switched the whip to my other hand, and in a blink of an eye, he snapped the whip. I let the whip continue to hit me as I protected my horse with my leg. I could feel blood soaking my pant leg. Then in a flip, I grabbed Jennings' whip with a steady hand. Jennings flew off of his horse as I grabbed Lightning Bolt's reins. Together, we left Jennings in our dust as we finished the race. We had won the race by 5 lengths, horse lengths. What the heck was that? Jennings snarled at me as we made our way to the winner's circle. A reporter gasped when she noticed my blood-soaked leg. Why were you trying to whip my own horse? If it wasn't for my leg protecting him, he could be severely injured, I made my claim. The judges immediately head to the box to rerun the videotapes to see if they could dispel this. My concerned face continued to hold true as I kept going after Jennings. And why was your horse bleeding? The cameras zoomed on the tired horse, and as one, they all gasped. The judges arrived back with grave faces. You were purposely whipping Luca's horse and leg, one judge announced. Jennings's face turns red in anger. That's the moment I knew I had outwit Jennings. Jennings threw a fist at me, and I let it hit knowing it would leave a black eye. Mr. Jennings, you are hereby blacklisted until a full investigation is down on your treatment of horses and other jockeys. Security, take this scum off of this track. I limped to the owner of Lightning Bolt's owner as I handed him the reins. He's a brilliant horse that had a horrible jockey. Find a good one or a great one and he'll be giving me a run for my money. I nod respectfully at the owner as tears race down his face looking at the blood caked on his prized horses. Mr. Hitch couldn't help the proud grin of me winning and blacklisting a horrible and abusive jockey. The investigation left Jennings blacklisted and his career over. Mr. Hitch had just shook his head at me. I'm glad I got you, Luca. I went on to become one of the best jockeys for my integrity and respect for horses.